Sure, abuti honestly.
Patriots, excuse me. I'm going to be very quick, I'm going to be super quick. I've got very limited time, running around doing a few things. But, weet julle wat er daar by die bats gebeur, Neto, Galvin bats? You know what happened at the Gelvandale swimming pool? So Leader Bradley Murray, or press sometimes refers to as Bradley Mayra, alerted me that the DA is now at Gelvandale swimming pool that was fixed for the kids to swim in. Now, as things stand, it's out of season now. That pool is now there again for maintenance, and maintenance is an ongoing thing if you understand swimming pools, in particularly public swimming pools. They've probed me with so many questions. I rushed there. Yeah, in PE. I rushed there. Piet Retief was there, the one with the four black bags by the stadium when we had our rally, was there. And that puppet that they have there, that serves in the National Assembly with us, that Jacob's guy from the DA. And another councillor there who was all about the Piet. I said, hey, you shut up, councillor, because you, as a councillor of Ward 13 in Gelvandale, ask the contractors to buy you a house because you say you're tired of living in Ellenville, Katanga. You ask the other contractors to buy you a car because you were struggling without a car. You don't even have bloody driver's license. But be that as it may, they all try to chirp in, but don't worry, we are covered. I just wanted to draw your attention to how they came there, wanting to have a go at the, I'm now not sure if it's at the president of the PA or of the Minister of Sports and Culture. I'm not sure, but they're having a go at the Honorable Gayton McKenzie. People, I'm glad I went there, because just as I got there, the Herald was leaving the premises outside going to their car when they spotted me coming in, and they turned back and said, we're so happy you are here. Can we do an interview with you? I said, yes, please do the interview with me, because I hear that these people are there, those bastards are there inside the swimming pool precinct. So they turned back and they walked in with me, and we had that chat. So Piet Retief came, and it was Piet Retief and I having a little bit of a standoff there. First, Liam Jacobs guy, that puppet on the string of the DA, who's also thingy, just doing something for his stomach and for his plate of food to please the DA. He didn't come close to me. He just said, oh, I see my colleague is also here, and that's all. It just ended there. He didn't come close because Piet Retief now came. And Piet Retief is a mayoral candidate for Nelson Mandela Bay for 2026. So I said to him, kom campaign here in Nelson Mandela Bay in 2026. Moenie kom speel hier. Don't come play here. I'm coming to campaign in Nelson Mandela Bay. If the party decides to deploy me elsewhere, I'm going to ask them to at least give me 2 weeks in Nelson Mandela Bay, and then I can go where else the party deploys me, or I can come back for that last 2 weeks, whichever the party decides. I will follow the line, and I will do that. But my plea is, give me a bit of Nelson Mandela Bay for 2026 elections. Let me come and do my part here, even if it's just for a small portion of the election campaign period. But these people are taking chances. They are talking about, yeah, they believe a PA person fixed the pool. Mensa. They believe the PA person fixed the pool. I said to them, if it was an EFF person, would you have been quiet? If it was an ANC person, would have been okay? If it was a DA person, would have been okay? Why is it a problem if it is a PA person? Because the party is not a small Punyana party anymore. It's a big party. So if people apply for jobs and it so happens that it's a PA person, is it a problem? Then everybody who's got work in this country, government work, they must then declare their political affiliation, so that we can have a problem with all the service providers. Because now it's PA. Do you think we're that party that don't have people, business people, who apply for opportunities? Do you think we're that party who just sit back and ask other parties to give our people a better work? I'm exceptionally happy that we got some work. If it's I don't know. They asked me if it is. I said, I don't know. Give me the name of the person. I can tell you if it's a PA member if I know the name, because the party is big. I really don't know now. Please forgive me. Please excuse me. I don't know all the PA members' names. Maybe it's my bad. Maybe I must try and get to do it. But it's kind of difficult with the growth of the party to keep up. Back then, I would remember the names of every member. So I said, give me the name. Maybe the name rings a bell and I can tell you. But in the absence of a name, I cannot tell you if it's a PA member who got the job to fix the pool. I don't know. But if it is a PA member, I'll be very happy. Because at least I know that person will create jobs for other PA members. And if it's like I said, if it's a PA member, I will be exceptionally happy. I will be so happy if it's a PA member. It just shows you that our stuff has not been thrown in the bin. Our applications for jobs has not been thrown in the bin. We are now being considered. Why must it be okay if it's an ANC or a DA member that gets the job, then it's okay. But if it's a PA member, you want to make a hoo-ha about it? It's just indicative of our growth. It's indicative of our growth that our names are also on ons bin. Our names are also there now. Now the DA has a problem because they say it's a PA member. What about the DA contracts that they've been giving to so many people? So Retief was going on about Gary, that we were asked to be the mayor. But he forgot that he was with them in the Troika. He was their speaker when they were in government. He forgot those things. So I just thought I'll quickly draw your attention to it. There is a video that was taken by the media that was there, that turned back, the Herald. I've requested Leader Chad to just check if we're going to get it. They just called me now and I said, I understand it's media. They must post it first before we can flight it on our social media pages. So they said they're just going to hand it to their person who puts it on their websites. And once it's on the website of the Herald, they will forward it to us. And once we receive that, then it was okay, man. You know what? I don't know why the DA jet people into PE to Gelvandale swimming pool to come and attack our president, the Minister of Department of Sports, Arts and Culture, and talking about, but it's so much money spent, it doesn't look that there's value for money and that nonsense. I just thought I think I'll be unwind because I left there now. I'm right here. There's a very interesting story I'm coming to uncover. Yeah, just behind me. Let me show you where I am. I'm at the Correctional Services Center. I'm quickly going to pop in here. Spend a bit of time here. But there's something specific that I'm chasing, that I'm after. I'm going to show you something that will shock your socks out of you or off your feet. I'm going to show you something. But let me first go and do my groundwork here inside this Correctional Service Center. And I'm coming back. So that's it, people. I just wanted to tell you, well, there's nobody pool bezig. Het hulle nie ander werk om te doen nie. But you must see how filthy it is around the pool. You must see how filthy it is around the pool, and they got a ward councillor there. Sis, die rubbishes. Die rubbish leeg laat rond. Hulle moet tussen die rubbish leeg, hulle fit mooi daarin. People, let me go, man. Laat ek gou my werk gaan doen in die binnekant. Because I've got something else to do after this. And dan moet ek my way maak. Kaap toe. Alright, sharp later. Ja, nee. Salute. Where now? There. There's absolutely no ways that you are going to try like you've been trying and failing all along. Look how we moved you yesterday in Kokama. You guys were there at the padstall where all the burkis are. You were never on the ground really there where the people are who really suffers.
You also lost the vote.
No. Well, I can tell you, we didn't win the vote, but we got more than double your amount of voters there, which shows your declining numbers. You know why?
It was his last.
Because you are like,
election was exactly the same.
you must go into coalition with the EFF because you guys are the same, from the same WhatsApp group. Where you think that scoring points is going to be to attack the Patriotic Alliance. That's not the way to do politics. I would expect better from you. Now I'm so happy that they've made you the mayoral candidate for Nelson Mandela Bay. I'm coming to campaign here myself.
Wonderful.
This northern areas will be taken away because if I look at your top management, at the Piet style, there's only white people sitting there while the colors and the blacks are by the gazebos, some without gazebos. So it says a lot about the Democratic Alliance whose roots lies in the engineering of apartheid.
But Marlon, if
So
we're
that's
going to be
a big
honest,
problem.
you were the ones that removed DA governments every time. Last year, your government lost 580 million rand of this money in Nelson Mandela Bay through the mismanagement. When we took over the government, when Shuling was the MEC for Human Settlements, she built 28 houses, sent 180 million rand in top structure grant back to National Treasury. Every time you govern with the ANC, you make a stuff up of this metro. We got 11 qualified audits. We came in, we got an unqualified audit for good governance. What do? You put Gary in, your government, your party is with them, get a qualified audit again, saying 580 million rand. Every time you remove the DA, why don't you go in as a party that professes that you want to represent the interests of the voters? Why don't you form a government with the DA so that you can take this metro forward? But you choose to go in with the EFF and choose to go in with the ANC, and you know their track record in this metro.
It's amazing actually making reference to us choosing to go with the EFF, choosing to go with the ANC, referencing Gary, that useless, having been here when he
But
wasn't.
you put him there.
He was
You insisted that he be mayor.
Hold on.
When are you going to apologize to the people of Nelson Mandela Bay?
Hold on. I'm not disputing the Gary aspect, but what you're neglecting to say is that Gary was in coalition with you guys in this metro, right? So don't be selective in what you want to say.
As a
and
speaker.
when it comes to, he was in coalition with you guys in this metro. You guys put him
And then
there.
you offered him the mayoral
You guys
seat.
put him there.
Gaten offered him
You
the
know why?
mayoral seat.
You know why? Because you guys don't want a person of color to be the mayor of this metro.
Nonsense.
When you
Absolutely
and I
not.
served in this metro together, what did you do? What did you do? When I asked you when you were the MOC for Budget and Treasury, Retief, give me budget so we can get our own people from the northern areas to be peace officers, you agreed to that. When I asked for budget so that we can send our very own people from this metro, black, colored, particularly northern areas, to be metro police officers, you agreed to it.
Yes, absolutely. We
Next
are the
thing-
first metro police that we established. And you can put anything, make any
Don't
budget
speak in
available.
plural
But the
form.
reality is that
Don't
you
speak in
cannot.
plural form. I had to remove you from government
No,
with
no, no,
the
no.
kingmaker
We put the
status
metro
so that we
police
could
up.
come back here. So that we, no, don't worry.
I'm not going to waste my time.
So it's fine. So that we can come back here and change the government and now so that we could change the government which happened and then we brought the metro police in after you promised me as MMC for budget. Now this swimming pool, I'll tell you something. I'm born in this.
Nothing. Sure, I would do ownership.